In a recent company meeting, someone brought up that Iran was doing some drone strikes against AWS data centers near them. They also brought up the question of, does this affect the recent tabletop exercise we did on data recovery and data loss if an AWS data center goes down? Well, as you can see here, Iran did strike AWS data centers in UAE and Bahrain. And as you can see over here, they have warned US tech firms to become targets as the war expands. So we thought, well, let's do a little investigation and see, and a little thought exercise. Is a drone strike destroying an AWS data center different than a natural disaster causing it to go offline, or a DNS issue, or whatever might cause problems? Did some research, we looked at our tabletop, thought about it, and then we're like, what does the customer agreement say for AWS? So I looked here, and you can see in the miscellaneous sections, there's a force majeure section that does talk about terrorism and war. Everything is excluded. No party has any obligations under this agreement except for payment obligations. I thought that was real interesting. Besides the payment obligations, does your tabletop exercise for data center loss include war and terrorism as different than natural disasters? In thinking about ours, we thought, well, with natural disasters, floods, storms, things like that, it is highly likely that the data center will come back online quickly. Those data centers also have mitigations against all those things. But with terrorism or acts of war, that is a total loss of the data center. That's not going to be rebuilt quickly. It's not going to come back up quickly. So there might be a difference in the recovery, because everybody serviced by that data center is going to be trying to move their infrastructure, live failover or manual movement, to some nearby data center. Is that going to flood the other data centers? Do they have enough excess capacity? Should we go ahead and spin up warm or live backovers in other areas that are far enough away that they may or may not cause problems? All things to think about when you do a tabletop exercise for your data maintenance and data recovery and stuff like that. All right, have a great day.